Hello, hello. Hi, hello in the future. Hello to anybody who's here right now. Welcome back to another live. I think the thing earlier, the scheduling for this live, when I noticed when I was getting everything arranged that it said 9 p.m. for the schedule. I swear on all 10 fingers that I put 8 p.m. So I don't know what happened there. Anyways, yeah, I'm only like 5 minutes early. I've actually been beading for a little while already tonight. I didn't want to wait until stream time, so I just got some stuff done that I wanted to do like off camera. Hey Terry, how are you? And yeah, so hi Jones, hi. Yeah, so I got some outline done on one of the orange flowers, and I did that because I didn't feel like doing orange again tonight. We already did. Was it just the last time, or were there 2 lives where I did orange? Not remembering exactly. But yeah, so I just got some more lining done. I'm good, Terry. I hope you're well. And you just told me that you are. Sorry. I don't know how to talk to people right now. And yeah, so I think tonight, I want to do blue tonight. Get going on these big blue flowers. So I can finish those up and get going on this green. It'll be nice. You know, eventually we'll get to the yellow hearts. We'll get to these berries, I think they are. And then we have this yellow that we still need to figure out. So if this is your first bead live, your first beading live as of recent, and you don't know what I'm doing, I'll explain to you. So if you do know, bear with me just for a moment. You know, we gotta let everybody know what we're doing. This is a breechcloth for an elder in my community. They asked me if I would bead this for them. But the thing is, they asked me if I would bead them breechcloths shortly before Christmas, and then when we spoke again after Christmas, they said, "Oh, I was actually gifted breechcloths." So they're like, you know, sorry, but then they came back again later and said, you know, actually I would like you to just bead over the applique that is on this. So that's what we're doing. We're only gonna do the front breechcloth. The one that will be on their back will just remain the same, so they don't have to sit on their beads. I love that. So I'm just gonna take this off, get going while I chit chat. I hope everybody's day is going well, or will be going well, wherever you are. It's currently 8 p.m. here, which again, that's the time that I wanted to start the stream. When I was on the YouTube website, like scheduling all this, I hit 8. I don't know what was up with that. I was pretty close to just starting stream early, but I decided let's not be too inconsistent here. And when I mean early, like 7 o'clock, which I'm glad I which I'm glad I didn't, because then I would have been 2 hours early according to what some of you were seeing. You know, if you had seen the scheduled live before actually seeing that I'm live, I don't know. 7 p.m. there in Kansas. Central Time. I have some buddies in Central Time, I get it. I talk to them a lot during the day. See, I have this on like just tight enough that it won't fall off anymore like it has been, but it's really difficult to get back on. Anyways, I have buddies that are in Central Time. Some of them are in Kansas and some of them are in Arkansas, and they always get mad jealous when I get to eat lunch. Because it's noon for me, it's lunchtime for me, but they still have an hour because it's 11. Strange little fact, I know, but I thought I would share it. Oh my goodness, I cannot. It's on there. I really don't want to loosen it anymore because then it falls off. I did want to, I think in prior streams I had talked about trying to use my quilting loom instead of this embroidery hoop, and I did dig it out today to give it a shot, see how I liked it, but I'm missing a part. I'm missing a piece of it, so that's great. No idea where it is, and my basement is completely a wreck due to the move. Alright, I think I have this on there finally. Hopefully it'll stay put. I'll set that aside, get some beads ready as well. Let's see, I think I said dark blue inside and then a light blue lining. Just need to grab my beads. They're way over here. Got my handy dandy kids plate. But I hope everybody had a good weekend. I know it's Thursday, but I'm saying weekend because the last time we spoke it was Thursday, right? It was a week ago, right? Yeah, because, or was it Friday? Either way, there was a weekend in between us last seeing each other. I did contemplate going live, you know, on yesterday, on Wednesday. But I had to finish a ribbon vest. You know, with applique, the works. So that's what I spent yesterday doing. And a sewing live just would not work. Okay, got some beads. I don't know what was different about the beading today compared to in the past, but I had some better luck with this thread today. It still shreds a little bit. I still have yet to bead with it under normal circumstances though. Normal circumstances being not through a layer of velveteen, a layer of thread in some cases, a layer of fabric that is used for the applique, and a layer of canvas. That could be why it's shredding. As always, before we get started, I will remind you that if the audio is ever off, if the music is too loud, if you can't hear me, or the other way around, if you're tired of hearing me and you want to hear the music louder, just let me know. I can switch some things around. Oh, I almost forgot to wax this. I think I have my little... Can I get it to... My little bear? My makwa? Okay. Got my thread ready. I'm gonna switch cameras now. And I also figured out how to zoom as well. Hopefully that works. So this one's kind of funky with where I put it, and I really don't feel like taking this off of the hoop again, so I'm going to do this flower first. I'm also trying to decide, I feel like I should do this white first and then build the outline off of that. I think that that might set up the outline better. So load this needle up with some beads. But you know what, before I truly get started, hydrate. Oh, that's thread. Okay. Not my thread, anyway. feel like it still isn't enough. Like, I can't even see what I'm... It also does not look very good. I guess we'll unzoom in a bit. I hate that I have this system super figured out. Well, not super figured out. Wow. Anyway, somewhat figured out, and the camera quality just isn't what I want it to be. Download my market on. I always wrap the thread around my finger and it's like falling asleep. Not falling asleep, but like just cutting off circulation. I do it for the beads. feel like I'm really gonna have to find that missing piece for the quilter's loom though, before I'm able to bead the vines. Because I'm not gonna be able to put an embroidery hoop on. My phone just buzzed and I don't know what it is. Sorry, person. Okay, now we can finally do another color on these lives. How many lives have we had now? Is this number 3? So far we've only done white and orange. Some blue. We're just getting started. Oh my gosh, I already need to stretch. I just cracked my back. It was only one crack, but it was a big crack. Say crack one more time. Crack. The thread is already starting to shred a little bit. Hi Nivira, bonjour mon chéri. I think it's the website I go to for royalty-free music. I think it's their version of hip-hop. And you can like reduce the genre to not being so broad by kind of like filtering it a bit. So I think I chose beats and I think the other one might be electronic. So beats and electronic, and this is what I get. I need to add it's not what I wanted to do. It's a vibe. Forgot how to add chat. Dang it. Oh, my iPad got an ad. Go ahead and load up a couple beads here, just because I can. Oh yeah, I'm looking for the needle. It's already stuck through. Woo! Oh, this thread right here. The song reminds me of the Weather Channel. Sure. You wrap my finger around over time. And the first petal is lined. Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna have to do a lot of stretching tonight. Oh. Just fire up the old heating pad and rest it on my back while I'm sitting here the whole time. I've come a long way from just beading in my bed. I didn't see my arm cover the camera as it happened. I just seen it on, I have my YouTube live pulled up on my iPad here. Just, just to keep things so I can make sure everything's running smoothly. But there's always a delay. Like everything that I do, there's a good 10-second delay at least. What you're seeing me say right now, I said this like 10 seconds ago in real life. Anyways, so when I'm like looking down beading, I see like my arm just cover the screen. I was like, oh, jump scare. Oh, you know what I should do? There we go. This thread is holding on for dear life. It's holding on by a thread, but obtus. It's just shredding, man. Oof. Big oof. Okay. What? 36 minutes? I've been on this long already? I feel like it's been 5 minutes. It's been like 40 minutes. Hi, Elise. How to make powwow plumes? You know, I did make one of those last year, but it was my first time making one, so I didn't film. But yeah, I can look into getting a video about powwow plumes out there. I don't recall really seeing any on YouTube, so I can understand why you're asking. I imagine you haven't found one. They are fairly simple. You need like a dowel or some sort of like small stick that you can attach the plumes to. Generally, plumes have such a small quill that you can't put the stick inside of the quill like you could with a large eagle feather. So that's like how bustles are made and fans, like feather fans. You'll cut the end of the quill of the feather off, and the inside of the quill is hollow, so that's where you'll stick the dowel in, or the stick. But with a plume, the quills are so tiny that you actually just attach the plumes to the outside of the stick. So you lay them, my finger's the plume, this is the stick, you lay them, right next to each other, and then you will wrap like tape or something around that. And around the tape is where you can add like leather or thread work. I would suggest, you tape the quill to the dowel, and then have a leather strip that's like quite long, and fold that in half, and then put that on the dowel so that the loop of the leather strip is sort of hanging off a little bit, and that's where you can attach like a clip or something. On TikTok? Oh, okay. And you're a chicken dancer. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's usually how like you can do a plume, is just kind of attaching it to a stick in some way, but also attaching hardware to that stick. I think I'll be doing some lives next week. I haven't decided yet. I hope everything. It looks fine on my thing. Yeah, I don't know. I stopped for a second because my computer told me that YouTube is not running right or something, but I can see it on my iPad. But I understand, like, that's just words don't exactly equate to seeing it done. That's how I operate anyways. Somebody gives me the instructions to make something, I'm like, and then when it comes to actually doing it, I'm like, actually I need to like see this. Alright, how about this funky music? Oh my goodness. I put extra beeswax on my thread because it was shredding, and now there's like too much beeswax on it. It's like hecka sticking together now. Wait, so is it Elise or Elias? Elise, okay, gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, I might go live next week. It's the only reason that I am like on the fence about it is just because the littles will be back, the small Chelseas, the spawn, the children. They can be pretty disruptive for things like this. I would have been asked for food like 5 times by now, so. Or the other one would be, you could hear them screaming in their room. Not screaming like out of anger or despair or anything, but like screaming at their, to the people that they're playing games with online. But I can try, you know, if everybody doesn't mind the background noise. Just because I gotta get this project done. We're halfway through March already. I feel like March just started yesterday. I'm running out of time. I should have brought this on my trip and did this on Monday during the day. If not on camera, then just to get some done. Because I wasn't doing anything all day Monday. But I mean, that was kind of nice. Beating the other side of those pickles. I seen the earrings that you were making on Instagram. Cause you know, right after the live, after you told me what your Instagram handle was, I went. I had to go look. I'm like, I know that username. And I'm like, alright, gotcha. see. Song kind of sounds familiar. I might have used it in one of my videos before. I don't know though. This is the genre that I tend to use for background music in my videos. Two petals down. I'm excited to get to filling them with the darker blue. It's gonna look so sweet. So I was asked the other day in regards to how I do my 2-needle beading, how many beads do I space it apart? So for those of you who are wondering, so when I start a new line like right here, I like to tack down that very first bead, and then depending on like how big of an area I'm beading and how curvy versus straight the outline is, I'll usually do like anywhere from 2 to like 4 beads. So for this project, because all of these outlines are so curvy, when I start out, I'll tack down 1 bead, and then when the outline is kind of more straight, like where I'm at right now, I am tacking down every 2 beads. But when I get up to this super curvy areas, or any curvy area, especially if I'm beading in like a circle, then I will tack down every bead. I should have answered that in the beginning instead of 50 minutes in. What are the chances that they're gonna hear that answer, eh? Oh gosh darn it. Come on. So I think here is where I will start to tack down just 1 bead, because it's getting so curvy. I've definitely used this song in one of my videos. Okay, my tacking thread is too short now. I need to make a new one. Do you think YouTube ever thinks that flame is for something else? Oh, jump scare. Okay, sip of water. Ouchie! I just poked myself. I love when I accidentally load on the perfect amount of beads. It's just meant to be. This sound is very interesting. It like reminds me of a dying toy. Like a dying speaker. That may sound that may sound shady, I promise it wasn't. I appreciate experimental music. Alright, 12 petals. Hello, sir. I'm not sure you're welcome, Mr. Noodles. They may welcome you, but I won't. No offense. Alright, I finished a petal, that means I get to stretch. The back keeps cracking. My cat is sitting here with the grumpiest face. Sir. Sir. Why you look like that? Excuse me, why do you look like that? Why is this the way that it is? Am I back? I think I'm back. I don't know what happened. Not a clue. It just said disconnected, and then it said reconnecting, and then it said reconnection successful. Who put mercury in the microwave again? Which one of you? Who done it? Sometimes I think these lives are a bad idea just because then I can't edit out my insufferableness and everybody learns how uncool I am and then they unfollow. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, I can't explain what happened. I don't know why I insist on beading with these rings on. They keep getting caught. At this point, it's personal. I got personal beef with these rings. I will not be defeated into taking them off. Noodles, why are you eating your sister's food? Oh yes, I just remembered too, another reason why there's a potential for me to not be able to stream when my kids are here is because they all three of them constantly use the internet. So if they're using up my bandwidth, then this stuff might have a really hard time working. Yeah, okay, they switched over there. All right. We can try. So I do really want to get this stuff done. But I also don't want to bead without YouTube. Like, that's like watching you and your significant other's favorite show without them. But I do so without you guys sometimes. Gasp. Apology demanded. I actually made a lot of like non-indigenous articles of clothing in the past couple years. I think I have talked about my most recent sewing project on stream. The 10 skirts and 5 vests. I did make a sixth. The number that comes after 5. I made that many vests, but that one, the last one, was for my son. His school does a powwow each year. And it's a real small, like, unofficial powwow. It's basically like a school assembly kind of a powwow. They just, over half of the school is native now. When I was a kid, that school was not like that. But it is now. So most of the kids are native, so they do have like programming for those kids, but also it's also kind of like an exhibition almost to the non-native kids. Anyway, they were giving some kids like assignments for this powwow, and my son got to be the MC today. He's 13. I didn't get to go. I didn't get to go to the powwow because I had to work. Bad mother. Took all her time off to go to concerts. Did not have enough time left over to go to this powwow. But in my defense, all these plans were made before I ever knew he was gonna be a freaking MC for it, just because like I knew about this powwow and so I'm not going to that because it's not a real powwow. It's basically just like a school assembly for these kids. It's a kids powwow. And then like this paddle is not, it's what is that? I'm just keeping it like that. Anyways, Then I find out that he has a role assigned to him. And he told me, like, there were a few different roles to choose from. Oops. I just bumped this. There are a few different roles to choose from. He didn't name all of them, though. He said that, you know, like, one of the kids could be head dancer, but this one kid who does that a lot for actual powwows, they quickly snatched up that role before he really had a chance to ask for it, because he does do grass dancing. So he was looking for, you know, another role to do, and I don't know if he picked MC or if somebody assigned him to that, but either way, I was pretty surprised that my little introverted boy was going to be emceeing a powwow. He's too big for the last ribbon shirt I made him, and I'm like, well, are you gonna dance? Are you gonna wear your regalia? And MC doesn't really wear regalia. So I was like, you know what, I can make you a vest. I just made 5 of them. I made Perot. It's an easy pattern. I could probably share a picture of it. If I share a picture of it though, people will ask for a tutorial, and I did not design the pattern myself. So I wouldn't be able to tell you how to like turn your measurements into that exact pattern. I probably could figure it out. But his other parent did go though, and they sent me some videos of him emceeing. They did some spot dances, and so they sent me a video of him out in the arena selecting a winner for the spot dance. And they sent me another video of him like with the mic announcing something. I don't know what it was. Like it was too, like the sound was kind of too muffled for me to really hear what he was saying. And he did it all in his spiffy new little vest. That I can fit too, by the way. So I might have to borrow his vest, even though it has cranes on it and I am Wolf. Whatever. You know, like, we can wear other animals, right? It doesn't have to always be our clan, does it? Stretching time again. I warned you that there's going to be frequent stretches and water breaks. Now I'm just thinking, oh, maybe I do need to do a tutorial on vests. Here's the thing, I had so many freaking ideas just like cooked up in this brain of mine and no time to do it. More money for the materials, you know. One might say, okay, we'll get a Patreon. I'm like, well then, I really don't have time for that. I'm trying though, I guess, you know, with how much time it takes me to kick stuff out, that's job security on YouTube. There's always something to look forward to if I never post, right? Unless, of course, somebody beats me to it. There was another tutorial person on YouTube. I don't remember what tribe they are. I did subscribe to them though after I discovered them. They started making videos after I did. And I think I also like linked them in one of my moccasin videos just because I'm kind of bad at moccasins, and I had referred to some of their steps, so I didn't, you know, I wanted to give credit where credit was due. But I haven't seen them post in a while. I'm not sure if I didn't subscribe to them when I thought I did, or if they just figured out that this is not It's definitely a passion project. Oh, come on, bead, lay. There you go. All right, it's looking good. Ouch. I don't know why, but I just thought of that dude on TikTok. I don't follow a lot of like native TikTok. What kind of TikTok am I on? I think I'm definitely on Elden Ring TikTok. I'm definitely on Unhinged TikTok, where like, I don't know, you'll see people like one person's in the passenger of a car and then the driver's like, hey, can I have a bite of your chicken nugget? And the person's like, yeah, sure. And then they like have the chicken nugget between their toes or something, and the other person takes a bite. That's what I mean by Unhinged TikTok. I'm on French TikTok, both actual French people and also like people who like to teach it. I'm on EDM TikTok. Yeah, anyway. But there's this one guy that does come up on my page every now and then, and he, I think, is a comedian, or at least his TikTok is comedy. If you're native and you have TikTok, you have 100% seen this dude. He has a giant following and he's funny. Anyways, there was this trend going around about creative insults, and I think it started with somebody who was like, you know, when they insult you, but the insult is low-key creative, and they said like, yeah, well, you know, you look like you're easy to draw. And he kind of indigenized that trend of coming up with creative insults. So all this to say, the insult that I was just thinking of that made me giggle was when he said, yeah, well, you look like loose beadwork. Oh yeah, and you always have to do the reaction though. Screenshot that. Yo, your forehead looks like fry bread. Oh, greasy and shit. Is that his name? I can't remember his name. He's I can't remember his tribe either. So both of you are saying that, so that must be what his name is. He's got like a mustache, always wears a hat. He came up with so many insults too, but the one that really stuck with me was the loose beadwork one. And I, of course, go to the comments, check out what other people are saying, and they're all laughing about the loose beadwork one too. Hello, Olipop. Still awake? I see. Oh, thread, please. Bad Guys. I don't know what that is. Oh, I've used this song in a video before too. Is Bad Guys a grown-up show or an Olipop show? Also, who decided that they're Olipop? You or them? It's a cartoon movie. Gotcha. Hi, Spicy. How you doing, Spicy? Oh, this is kind of an awkward spot. Olipop wants to know if I can come over tomorrow. Over where? Over Grandma's? Probably not, dude. Me and your auntie, we're gonna go on a date. Cue her explaining to him what a date is. There's the lining. Yippee! So I want to get to filling, which will be with these bad boys, these darker beads. You know, I know that I have like bags of these open. I don't know where they are. Let's just create more open bags, eh? I should really find them though, because I feel like I'm gonna run out of some of these colors. And I don't want to buy more, especially if there's more. Okay, now I had set this thread up in a petal, but I think I want to bead inside of this white circle before I bead the petals. And I also want to use that as a tacking thread now. Start a new loading thread. About time you eat, stinker. Oh boy. Okay. Is that an okay sign? Is that everything's good and mint? Or is that like, I looked, so now you get to punch me? Come on. I cannot get this. I want it. Thanks, Ollie. I can't believe you're still awake. You only stay up this late when you're with me. Hi, Spicy. Hello. Yeah, I haven't heard from Felix on whether I have to go like get them or not. I did hear the phone buzz, my phone buzz, like after I started stream, so I haven't been able to look and see if that was like them on the Instagram or something. I'm wondering with it being that late if they're still going to like want to ride or if they're just going to ride to Bay Mills with one of their coworkers. And then come get their car tomorrow or something. There it goes again. I just heard my phone buzz. Unless that was you checking with them. If I go to check on my phone, it'll black out the screen. Okay, I'm gonna try and find a skinnier bead, a skinnier legend. Yes. Not that one. Or that one. This one works. Et voila. They don't need a ride tonight. Okay, good. Because I was not looking forward to that. Love you, Felix, but oh, that's so late to be driving around. Maybe I'll like bring their car key out with me to work tomorrow. This thread fell out of the needle and it's kind of shredded, so love that. Okay. Sure, I can find a spot for that. I will not, however, announce that spot over the internet. Don't know who's going to be watching this 117 minutes in to hear that information, but you never know. Whew. I wanted to get to some petals tonight, but I'm kind of pooped. Because I started beading right after I ate dinner, actually. not on live, but I did some beading just off camera in the living room for about a little over an hour. So I got 3 hours worth of beading done today. I think that's pretty good. Maybe not by like 2019, 2020 Chelsea standards, but we're a different Chelsea now. Okay, just gonna finish this. The other one on though. Okay, so this is what we got done today. Some blue outline, we did a white outline, this blue on the inside. This same dark blue will be inside of these petals. I just gotta get there. And then this is what I did earlier today. I did this white circle and then outlined these petals so that it can eventually look like this. So we're making progress. Okay. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. I don't know who all is here besides the wifey, but if you're lurking or if you're watching in the future, I feel like some of you do that. My lives have been reaching like around 200, like a little less than 200 views, which is amazing. That's really cool. Thanks, guys. Which is more, like 100 more than what I get like during the live. So that tells me some of you are watching these like after the live. You almost finished your pickles. Yes, I would love to see those pickle earrings. I feel like everybody that comes here is gonna want to see those, you know, whether they've been chatting or lurking. But yeah, I'm gonna try and go live next week, I think. It's just how I'm gonna do it, I'm not 100% sure, because I have littles and the littles come back and they use a lot of internet, but we'll see. Good to see you, James. Hope we'll catch you next time. But yeah, this was fun. You know, this was real. This was fun. This was real fun. But it's almost 10 p.m. my time, and I got work in the morning. So I also don't know what we'll be next time. I might just continue on with this flower, fill it in, and then try and move on to this one, you know? I don't know. Maybe we'll take a vote. We'll take a poll. How's that? We'll take a poll. All right, I'm gonna go before I start getting more delirious. I will see you next time. Bama P. Guabman.